email just gave me a little bit of information. There's a place called News Streams, which is an online newspaper here in San Marcos, and I just linked them from my MySpace page, and she said they would do a story on the candidates. So she's getting me that information. Coming Thursday, we have a debate for the Realtors Association, and they've already given us the questions, and we're working on those right now. To go out and pass out some of our flyers that we had created. A couple of them I did at the very beginning, which are okay, and then of course we have these new ones.
The documentary. Oh, you'll like that swing around motion with no dolly.
People see us internationally appearing on featured films. They see the downtown district, they see the historical district, some of the surrounding areas, as well as the faces of people who live here in San Marcos. San Marcos.
Oh, okay. Now you're part of the documentary.
September 11th, when we have our first debate, and I'm actually beginning my campaign. I've got my cards here to start passing out at different establishments throughout town, so people have my contact information for my MySpace page, which I've built up, and in 3 weeks we already have 300 friends. And my husband and I, who's my campaign manager, we're going to sit down and have a little strategy session. There she is! Right now we're talking about the signs in town, and we're waiting for funding so that we can afford to buy the signs, because signs are pretty important in a small town for people to see that you have support.
Oh yes, there's our next mayor of San Marcia. It's Steve.
With anger, they have formed into a line. You feel it from within her. You feel it all around.
Keep spraying my thumb and my fingers.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. The first thing that I talk about is circulation of dollars. It's fine dollar circulation around town. Dollars circulating here in San Marcos as well as Central Texas. Sunday edition. After a month of talking to reporters, they promised me a story. They told me they would go ahead and send some questions. I got one question. You want to know what the question was? Why are you the better candidate? That was the question that took them a month to formulate. Opening up the paper, as you can see, the front cover is Voters Make Their Voices Heard, and it just lists all the candidates. It doesn't have a bio article about the candidates, nor does it talk about their issues, which is exactly what the Daily Record led us to believe after a month of calling. A great feature on the San Marcos City Council. I know I've seen a lot of pictures with the mayor